Think of this as a quiet signal you were meant to notice. There's a specific reason these words found you in this exact moment. A purposeful shift is happening around you right now, and the proof is the subtle pull you feel to read on. That faint, inner nudge you've been sensing? It's real. It's your own awareness picking up a change in direction for a situation that matters to you. Someone's private choice, a firm, internal resolution they made has just altered the future's course. Their silent decision sent a ripple through time, and now that wave is reaching your shore. The strange stillness you've endured is breaking. What was once paused is now progressing toward you. Those mixed feelings, the sudden memories, the unexplained emotional waves are simply your spirit's confirmation. You are feeling the future arrive in your present. While this change begins with them, its echo is strong within you because of the ground you've prepared. You have quietly transformed. Look at the resilience you've built, the patience you've learned, the hope you've protected. Where you could have become closed or bitter, you chose to remain open. That openness is your greatest asset now. It's the very quality that allows you to perceive this new beginning. Your journey has not been a detour, but essential preparation. You are, in this moment, perfectly aligned to receive what is coming. The waiting phase has served its purpose. Now, a new energy is in motion. Your role is not to orchestrate or strain, but to trust your internal compass and continue standing firmly in your own growth. The clarity you need will meet you. The connection you sense is being met from the other side. This is the convergence. Their courage has been summoned, and your readiness has been proven. The path is clearing itself. All that is left is to move forward with the quiet certainty that you are prepared for what comes next. Your faith was a quiet strength when walking away would have been simple. That faithfulness did not go unseen. It has shaped this very moment, making it feel urgent with purpose, not haste, intentional, not chaotic. The waiting had a reason. That reason is now complete. This person has come to a place where pretense is impossible. Distractions have lost their power. Logic can no longer argue down the truth rising within them. They are telling themselves, "I can't wait any longer." They see now that what you share is worth any risk. Their desire has shifted from fantasy to fact. They want clarity instead of distance, presence instead of avoidance, reality instead of imagination. What if has become I must know. This is about more than emotion. There is an alignment here, a meaning to how your paths have crossed that goes deeper than feeling. This is why the road was long. This is why you both had to grow. This is why no easier connection could ever take its place. You were each shaped in the waiting, be the patience, the tears, the healing, the surrender. It was all necessary preparation. Now, the season is turning from enduring to receiving, from clutching hope to watching it take shape. They are no longer approaching this with excuses, but with a sober honesty that has surprised even them. They did not plan for this certainty to arrive so strongly or to move so quickly. But once it landed, everything changed. Here is your anchor in all of this. What is truly meant for you does not require your force. You need not chase, manipulate conversations, or beg for outcomes. When timing aligns, the path opens on its own. Doors you didn't push begin to move. Circumstances shift subtly. Conversations find a natural flow. You may already notice small signs, an unexpected softening, a door left open, a hint of movement where there was once stillness. These are not accidents. They are the quiet results of alignment falling into place. They have reached a certainty that patience and internal struggle have forged. They are done wrestling. Now, they are choosing what is real, adjusting priorities, clearing distractions, making space in their life for what they finally recognize matters. This is not a move of desperation, but of clear direction. A deeper guidance is at work, which is why things may now unfold with surprising speed. For you, this is not a signal to panic or overthink. It is an invitation to stay grounded, to remain open, and to protect the peace you've built. When movement begins, it can arrive suddenly, a message without warning, a conversation that opens from nowhere, a door swinging wide on a hinge you never touched. You did not miss your moment. Your moment was being prepared until now. Let's rewrite a story you've been telling yourself. You are not late to your own life. You are not too complex to be understood. You are not difficult to love. You are, right now, positioned exactly where you need to be for what is approaching. You are the calm their chaos has been seeking. You are the resolution to a question they've carried for years. Even if the surface of your life looks unchanged, everything beneath it has transformed. The pivotal shift has already occurred. The gears of a new timeline are in motion. We have moved past the stage of subtle hints and into the phase of direct action, where intention meets alignment and creates momentum. What was promised is no longer pending, it is actively arriving. You can release the tension in your heart now. The distance is shorter than it seems. The waiting period is concluding, and what belongs to you is no longer stationary. It is navigating its way to you with steady, undeniable purpose. They are moving toward the one who offers their spirit a harbor. And in their deepest knowing, they understand that person is you. Your essence was confirmed to them long ago, quiet recognition their soul filed away. Now, their spirit is finally answering that call. The truth they've uncovered cannot be forgotten. The inner pull cannot be muted, no matter the distraction they attempt. A fundamental certainty has taken root within them, and that certainty is the engine behind this new acceleration. This is not a reckless rush. It is a deliberate motion, because remaining stagnant has begun to feel like a betrayal of their heart, and of the gentle guidance they keep receiving. They are not trying to manufacture a fantasy. They are striving to honor a truth that has grown inside them, resilient against every attempt to dismiss it with busyness or reason. Your presence has found them in the quiet spaces. They've caught a glimpse of your smile in a crowd and felt a pang of longing they couldn't explain. They've heard a song and been flooded with a memory that felt more like a message. In a moment of silence, your name rose in their mind with a clarity that demanded attention. These moments did not just pass, they lingered and left a mark, each one chipping away at their resistance until the message was undeniable. This is not random, and this is not a choice. There is a moment when the soul stops debating with the truth. That is where they stand now. They have weighed the cost of denial and found it too high. They have sampled a life that does not include you, and it left an emptiness that logic could not fill. They tried to find substitutes, to convince themselves that a similar feeling would suffice. But nothing else carries the same substance. Nothing else offers that profound sense of sanctuary, that feeling of finally arriving at a home your spirit has searched for all along. Their courage is not a sudden burst, but a gradual dawn. Love this authentic will not stay hidden. Their honesty is emerging because the facade no longer serves them. Their intentions are clarifying because this bond stands apart from every other. To them, you are not a mere possibility. You feel like the only place worth arriving. You represent the final destination their heart has been circling. In your presence, their body finds a rhythm it remembers. Shoulders drop, breath deepens, the constant hum of worry stills. This physical peace is their proof. What you share isn't a storm, it's a sanctuary. You hold a quality they've never quite known, a grace that offers space, a peace that integrates rather than dominates, a presence that magnetizes without pursuit. With you, they experience the rare relief of being known without translation. You don't demand explanations, you offer understanding. This doesn't pressure them to change, it inspires them to remember who they truly are. Their growth isn't performative, it's organic. A soul that has found its echo cannot pretend to be deaf. So, while their words may still be forming, their spirit has already declared itself. In every quiet moment, their heart has been sending its reply. Their own reactions tell them everything. The thought of a future with you brings a profound sense of relief. The thought of losing that possibility triggers a protective panic. And the thought of stepping forward brings a peaceful fear, the kind that only accompanies something priceless. They recognize this isn't a daydream, it's a duty. They are determined not to mishandle it. This is the fuel for the acceleration you sense. Once the soul gains clarity, it rejects delay. They are done with shallow connections and emotional vagueness. They are finished pretending that depth and stability aren't what they truly crave. They want a love that feels like a clean, blessed harbor. And in you, they see that harbor. So they are arriving. The games are over. The fog has burned away. Where there was hesitation, there is now resolve. Where there was doubt, there is now sight. Where silence once felt safe, it now feels like a loss. They no longer want to be a spectator in your life. They are tired of withholding the words your heart deserves to hear. You have carried the weight of uncertainty long enough, the guessing, the waiting, the questioning of care. This shift means that when they arrive, you will not need a translator for their actions. You will not have to beg for consistency or decode mixed signals. Their intention will be evident in their presence, their tone, their steadfast effort. Your spirit will recognize the difference instantly, because this will not echo the past. It will feel secure. It will feel permanent. It will feel like a landing, not a departure. This is more than a feeling. It is the convergence of alignment and Taminga quiet preparation that has been unfolding on both sides. Divine movement isn't always a dramatic event. Often, it is the internal landslide, a sudden courage, a defining clarity, the quiet, irrevocable thought, I cannot live like this anymore. That is the movement happening now. Even if their exterior seems calm, their inner world is a chorus. Heaven has witnessed their search. Heaven has also witnessed your faithful wait. Now, watch as their footsteps find the path your peace has already laid down. There is no prayer of theirs that has gone unheard. No whispered intention has been lost. And at the center of those quiet yearnings, they have found a name, yours. You surface in their thoughts uninvited and take root. In the stillness of a closed eye, they feel the echo of your presentia resonance they cannot articulate but cannot dismiss. This is not a bond of convenience. It is not shallow or situational. It is soul touch, and the weight of that reality is what they now face. To approach something of true value is terrifying. Their deepest fear is not of rejection, but of being unprepared, of mishandling the rarity they sense in you. They know you are not a prize to be won, a distraction to be enjoyed, or a puzzle to be solved. And so, instead of retreating from that truth, they are gathering themselves to meet it. They are healing old wounds, shedding old habits, and stepping into a new maturity. All because they have begun to understand what you represent. And here is your quiet truth: you did not perform for this. You did not contort yourself, beg, or chase. Your very essence spoke on your behalf. Your spirit, your peace, your depth, these are the qualities that called out across the distance. You carry a resonance that makes others pause, that stirs a protective instinct, that inspires a desire to build something lasting. They are not merely drawn to you, they are drawn to the person they become when they imagine a life aligned with yours. This is why their path is bending. This is why old plans feel insufficient and new directions are emerging. When something is meant to be, the universe conspires in its favor, doors hinge open, resistance softens, and timing clicks into place. The stagnation you felt was not a denial, it was the gathering of momentum. You prayed for love, and the answer was not confusion, but motion. A purposeful, gathering speed. So now, prepare yourself from a place of calm certainty, not anxious striving. Prepare your heart in peace, your mind in trust, your life in quiet readiness. What you released in surrender, what you stopped expecting out of sheer exhaustion, is still permitted to arrive. And when it does, it will not arrive partially. It will arrive with a clarity, effort, and commitment that feels entirely new because it is. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are not too much. You are precisely on schedule, heaven's schedule. What is destined for you cannot pass you by. The one meant to honor you is being guided, refined, and directed toward the space you hold. What feels like silence is the final tuning. What feels like slowness is divine protection. What feels like waiting is the careful arrangement of every detail, so that when your moment finally meets you, it fits perfectly.